What's up, fam? I'm going to be really quick today. I did a big talk yesterday about food and stuff and eating wine and eating chocolate and eating popcorn and about stopping eating fear, because when you're anyway, go watch it, then you'll find out what that was about. But today I'm addressing an email that I got. And I love getting messages from people when I put an idea out there and they have objections around it. I can't even remember what I just wrote above. Something. Anyway, I wanted to share a little bit, to give you a little bit more of an insight of what I mean around it. Hey Avi, I can't say your whole name. Hey Laura. So, someone said, like, you know, you're eating poison, that the stuff that I'm eating is poison, and I want you to consider this. If you're someone who is fixating on food, who is fixating on their body, is living in high stress and anxiety because you're always trying to control your food, do you think that if you're in that high stress, where you're creating chemicals within your body, a chemical shitstorm, which is what I like to call it, within your body, do you not think that you are already poisoning yourself with your own chemical creation within? The high levels of adrenaline, the high levels of cortisol that are already searing through your body, which we know the body doesn't love living in, is damaging you more than the food ever probably would if you had just let go, trusted your own intuition, trusted your body, and just ate what felt right. See, what happens is when people restrict and they start living in fear, because you are actually because you are creating those high chemicals, you literally, do you not want to know why people eat food when they're emotional or when they're highly stressed? Because when you eat high sugar, really, what is it called? Easily, all my science language is gone. I'm dumbed down quite a bit right now. People eat because as soon as you start eating this kind of food, your body stops producing cortisol because it has to produce, what's the other word? I'm seriously sounding so dumb right now. Another chemical that brings down your sugar levels. Yes, the shitstorm continues. Yes, it does. I can't even think of it right now. There is a chemical that your body releases as soon as you're eating lots of sugar. I can't even think it. It'll come back to me. But that's why people eat. It's like a survival mechanism, right? If you're not managing your high stress, if you're constantly living fear and anxiety, then you're going to eat, or you're going to do something to help bring those levels down. And now that's why people encourage doing meditation and other things like that, because it literally helps you bring down those stress and find calm and peace in the body, and it makes the vagus nerve really, really strong. Go look it up, Google it. It's a real thing. So I really want to know what that chemical is, damn it, that your body creates in the damn. Can someone tell me, what is it? It's not adrenaline, I've got that in my head. Anyway, that's why people do it. That's why people eat. I've totally lost my train of thought. What else was I going to say? So if you take away the fear, shame, and guilt around what people eat, they actually start becoming aware of how they feel. And you will literally start gravitating towards making better choices anyway, because you're not making choices because you have to. You're not making choices because it's bad for you. You're making choices because you get to, as a sovereign being, make choices that feel good for you. Right? There's no more pressure to conform. I had another person also say, yeah, but Amy, you can't get really lean eating those kind of foods. Well, I say, when the fuck was being lean a reflection of health? When was being lean, and I mean really fucking lean, a reflection of happiness? I'll tell you this, I know plenty of people who are fucking skinny as fuck, and they're the most miserable motherfuckers ever. You know why? Because they don't have freedom. They are fixated every single day on every fucking morsel of food that goes into their mouth. That's not freedom. They are scared every single day about the little bits of fat that might be on their body. They're fixated, terrified that if they put on weight, that their lives will fall apart and people will judge them and they're no longer good enough. That's not freedom. When you can love yourself unconditionally, I've totally gone on a fucking tangent right now, but this is really good shit. When you can love yourself unconditionally, whether you've put a few pounds on or you've gone skinny, whatever the fuck, in any state, you have freedom. Ultimate freedom. Because then you be happy no matter what. Your happiness and your joy is not dictated by the shape of your body or some unrealistic thing that you're trying to, I don't know, go for. People try and go for that because they think it's going to give them happiness. What if you could be happy right now? Then what would you choose? If you already had all the happiness, if you already felt fucking great, what would you choose from that space? Like literally, you're like, I'm fucking amazing, I'm hot as fuck, I feel really good about myself, boom. Would you then go and try and starve yourself? I wouldn't. Like, what the fuck for? I'm already happy and I already feel good about myself. But if I wanted to become healthier and I was kind of like, oh, actually I don't feel so good in my body, then I would start doing things to make me feel healthier internally. Because it feels good to feel good, right? It feels good to have a body that you can fucking run in, you know? Have energy, feel really clear in the mind. But while you're fixating on food, when you're stressed, you're not managing your stress, you're kind of a little bit fucked and you're kind of a little bit of a victim to the world outside. And I think that's essentially just what I want to share with everyone is do the best that you can where you're at. Unplug from fear and then move your way towards what feels good for you. So for instance, one thing that I do for myself, and although I had the chocolate and the popcorn and the wine yesterday, I still put really fucking great nutrition in my body. I've got this water here that is not Voss water. I get it from the Springman mountain water dude here in New South Wales, and he's amazing. And this stuff is like liquid gold going into my body, you know, because I really believe in having good water. It's a really simple thing that we can all do, is put freaking good water into our body. I also take stuff like this. Seriously, I started taking this stuff. Look at this. Drugs, lots of drugs. To make sure I get good nutrition in, because, you know, we could all use a little extra good nutrition, and I'm down for that. I just finished having a shake, because I like shakes. I tell you why I like shakes, because I'm lazy as fuck. I don't want to have to think about food. I want to be able to go grab something, put it in, drink, done. And then I go have a coffee and whatever else, right? I like it to be simple. Do I want to live on shakes for the rest of my life? Probably, but you don't have to. There's beautiful foods that you can have out there, and you can get really creative with it, you know what I mean? Get obsessed with food in a good way, where it's like a fun thing. You know, like where you're like, yeah, I get to create awesome food with chili, because I'm obsessed with chili. Instead of having this fixation where it's like, you're afraid. I'll tell you what, put it this way. If you're making your choices about food, like as if your food is like nail polish, right? So when I look at this nail polish, I wouldn't even think about drinking it. I'm like, why would I drink it? It's not food to me, right? But I don't have fear like, oh, this is bad. This is so bad. Don't have it because it's poison. Like, why would I get emotional about it? Like it's just, it's a no-brainer, right? But that's what people are like with food. They're starting to get that panicked over it when they could just be like, I just don't eat it because that's just not good for me. Maybe you could do some research on it yourself and find out whether you feel that it's not good for you. Let's not get all overly emotional about this shit. Let's just do it matter-of-factly, you know? Breathe a little bit or something. Gosh. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share today. If you want to, look, if you want some mad nutrition, I will hook you up. I'm literally doing, I'm looking for rebellious boss babes. Women that are determined to be the healthiest motherfuckers ever. While eating their chocolate, because you do what you want. But also who want to be wealthy. And I'm talking about health, wealth on all terms. Mind, body, spirit. healthy, live in abundance, that's with money, love, friendship, and awesomeness, who want to grow themselves personally into the best versions of themselves. And I'm a really good guide. I've done a lot of fucking work. I'm a pretty good coach, you know, mentor. I've got a potty mouth, but you don't have to swear to be a part of my crew. I will share more about that. If you're interested in that, let me know. Jonathan Cruz, you could be a part of this because you're a badass and you're an epic man. And I know you love food, Mr. Chef Guy. But if you want to know a little bit more about my Rebellious Boss Babes, which is going to, it's so fucking epic. Like, I'm so excited about it because I just like, it's incredible. And I'll talk about that on another live, maybe, if you guys want to know about it. Have an amazing, whatever day it is today. I know it's Easter. Whatever day it is, have an amazing day and go and eat something and enjoy it. Bye.